First blood spills. I demand more.
Phenomenally into the late game on the side
Bottom
of Alliance.
lane, Handsken trying to put some pressure right now on Era. They have the Sand King as well rotating in. They've got him in the cogs. They've got the stun, and Era's going down.
That's going to be a dead gyro under his tier 1 tower. Handsken gets the gold for that, so that Clockwork is now going to have a lot of money at his disposal.
Mid lane, Limmp gets lifted up, going to get thrown down on the low ground. He's getting right-clicked down with the acid spray. He has a fairy fire, uses it, but yep, Fury on TP comes in and not even needed, actually. So Trixi.
Alliance picking it up in one of their series earlier on yesterday, but it's not top tier here. It's clearly not ultra meta. Oh, here we go. Handsken is able to get some cogs, but YapzOr, he's dealing with this like a champ. In fact, Alchemist with the acid spray might be doing enough. Oh, the rocket flare kills off the Rubik, and Handsken's able to go and dodge out any other damage coming back in. Disrupt to save his life. qojqva throws out another acid spray. Will it be enough? Oh man, that Clockwork has to count his lucky stars.
EGM actually almost killed him there with that disruption. I guess
he's like, all right, let me hold you in place for a little bit under an Alchemist. There's no way this can go wrong. Spiral up, but for now, it's looking good. Alliance are getting what they need out of the early game. Limmp, though, as I say that, maybe in some serious trouble. He's under the acid spray and the Fade Bolt, and one bop of qojqva's fist finishes him off, and there's going to be a stun coming back up. All of a sudden, oh god, Caster's Curse. Alliance, what are you doing to me?
Yep.
Loda able to skirt away. EGM may give his life for this. He's fresh out of mana. They just don't have the catch to continue to go into pressure.
How he uses teleports, how he uses ultimates, how he really gets involved. Now we do see the smoke right now coming out from Alliance, Handsken and Jonas. And it's an illusion, guys. You're still smoked.
That didn't break your smoke, son. I don't know what the thought process was there.
A little disc, you know, it's
incredible amounts of space here. This Rubik is having a great game so far. Sprout lands onto EGM. He's going to go ahead, disrupt the Prophet. syndereN, though, still slowing him down. Gets the Fire Blast and the Ignite. Loda comes in, trying to help out. They land that Lucent Beam. EGM, he's still getting low. The Tree Ants, will they finish him off? It looks like they are able to do so. Have another Sprout holding Loda back in place, but Handsken, he's going in. He's trying to get aggressive. He does have the cogs available.
Trying to go for a play on Jonas, gets stunned up. Gets the lift on Shadow Dude now with the call down. Oh man, EGM's looking to be in some trouble.
He goes for the Panic Disrupt, but I don't think this is going to help out here. EGM goes, tries to spray Shadow Poison onto YapzOr. YapzOr finishes him off with the Fade Bolt, and now Trixi moving in. They should be able to find the kill on Jonas. He's got to leave eventually. They're a little bit lacking on vision. Their AoE's not great. Does Jonas get away with this? No, they pop the sentry, and that's going to be an easy kill. How's that going to change up the play? Is Alliance going to get more aggressive, or are they going to wait till Luna gets some items?
They might be able to make some plays with
Oh, Loda. Come on, man. Every time I say your name, this happens.
You're jinxing him. YapzOr again, though.
I'm so sorry.
Every single time there's been an action, it's been YapzOr making the moves. He steals Lucent Beam now, so he's got the double nuke factor, obviously, with Lucent Beam and Fade Bolt. Trixi as well with those rotations. Era, that was very good rotation. This is something that we keep seeing. You know, Era takes, Escape especially, they emphasize on taking the bottom tower, and then as soon as they do, Era just gets the hell out of there and makes a move to the enemy short lane. Jonas gets a stun.
This is actually really, really dangerous, this stolen Lucent Beam.
Oh, YapzOr!
That's just not the best. Tower going down, and the rest of Escape, I mean, they're starting to burn low. Their mana's wearing thin. They might be able to find the kill on the gyrocopter. Limmp is going in. Shadow Poison off the mark. They've got to get vision of him somehow. Crawling through the trees. They will find the kill onto the gyro. EGM, though, left to his own devices. They're trying to get Trixi as low as possible on the back lines. There's going to be the stolen Burrow Strike back on through from YapzOr. He's just chilling in the cogs, enjoying the spoils of war. He does have a TP. Just try to bail out. Got no mana, though. Contest up this gyrocopter. They're pinging him out. They'd love to go for a fight, but up top. Yeah, this Sand King. We have seen a lot of trouble with Sand Kings thus far in the series.
Ooh, we really have. And he had a pretty good laning start, but then as soon as YapzOr rotated, he's just dying every single time that he comes there. So now 4 deaths on Jonas, giving up a lot of being able to reposition himself can be quite handy. So it's an interesting pickup. We don't really see Shadow Fiends rush it too often, so we'll see how it pays off for him.
qojqva, he wants to move, he wants to get aggressive here. Handsken popping out the cogs just as a deterrent, but there's still going to be a fight going down. EGM going to get called down upon, has that self-disrupt, going to get trapped in the Sprout, goes in for that last bailout. Meanwhile, there's going to be a kill from qojqva, and they kill off the Shadow Demon. It's just kind of a bloodbath here. Escape, they're showing no signs of slowing down. Alliance can't seem to find...
I'm not a fan of Alchemist so much, but I think there's situations where he can be dealt with.
Oh, TP's out. It's like all of Escape, they're going to be moving back, trying to go for this Limmp. He shows himself on the map. He's going to be able to hurricane himself to freedom now. There is going to be another epi coming up from Jonas.
Misses the Burrow Strike after the blink. This might actually cost him his life now, too. He's up on the high ground here, getting burned by the Radiance, lifted.
Yeah.
Going to get a stun follow from qojqva. He's got the Burrow Strike to the low ground, but syndereN and Era there to clean him up.
That's just one of those situations where Escape just had no good options. Or rather, Alliance had no good options of how to get out of that fight without losing anything.
Yeah. He's just like this super beefy frontliner. How many points does he have? Rubik have in Millfield? Only 2 points right now, so 14% extra magic resistance. Reduces a lot of what Alliances has.
Yes.
Yeah. Jonas.
He goes, he tries to farm. Not going to be the best plan for him. He will get initiated upon. I mean, they burned through a couple of really low cooldown skills on Escape, but Escape don't feel too threatened.
Yeah, YapzOr steals the Burrow Strike though, which is one of the best abilities that you can steal in this game. A just gets reclaimed by Rush, but Escape just wants to keep this pressure going on, keeping Alliance at bay. And Loda's trying his best. He's trying his damnedest to find as much farm as possible, but
I mean, you got to give props for Alliance. They are still keeping their head in the game. It's probably got to be a really tough mental space to be in, knowing this is your last chance in the entire tournament, and you've already fallen so far behind.
They got eyes on him. He sprouted up, tries to Cloud Blade out, but yeah, he's dead.
There's nothing he can do, man. He's just going to get stunned up, killed off. He is able to buy out one component of his BKB before going down, but that is a small consolation prize to his, what, like third death of the game? Fourth?
Second death, actually.
Second, okay.
Not too bad. They put a lot of pressure now.
Oh, hook shot in. Can they get the Alchemist here? He's holding on to such a huge portion of net worth. It would be a phenomenal kill to get. And they are able to get him down. That is almost 800 gold going straight to the Shadow Fiend. Limmp, this is your window to try to get something done. Trixi, not going to complete his TP through. Handsken goes, might end up getting blocked in here. The Cog's going to push Trixi further away. Looks like Clockwork should be able to make a clean escape. Meanwhile, Escape themselves could be moving back from the top lane.
That's one way to kill an Alc, you know. Isolate him completely and get a full damage Requiem right on top of his face, but
I mean, look how much that boosted Shadow Fiend in terms of overall net worth. He is... The good news is, if Alliance somehow manage a full team wipe on Escape, which probability is slim, they do have incredibly fast push.
Yep.
Jonas...
Oh, YapzOr steals the stun, but doesn't get it on him, but gets the lift anyway, and yeah, he's dead.
That's just going to be YapzOr doing YapzOr things to follow up from a huge damage dealing qojqva. Handsken, he's sitting here in the trees. He's probably going to be on edge a little bit, knowing there's some serious stuff going down right below him. Limmp going to get initiated upon. The call down comes in. He's going to BKB, try to fight through this. Handsken goes in with the initiation, gets the cogs off, but doesn't trap anyone within them. syndereN getting low. They will be able to kill off the Ogre. Can they find anything else for themselves? Trees, they join the fight. And there's Luna trying to do something, but oh, they're focusing down Luna here. Is she going to be able to get out alive? Pops into the BKB. Loda is just going to be running back for safety. They lose to Alliance. Don't have a detrimental fight. They are able to find something in return, but Escape still feeling dominant. Go ahead.
Yeah, I should give it to literally everyone first. Like YapzOr, Trixi. I mean, honestly, Rubik with an Aghanim's this game would be sixth. If you steal Requiem, if you steal Eclipse, if you steal Epicenter, if you steal Shadow Demon's Purge.
Oh, this could be really bad for our Shadow Fiend. Just gonna go EGM trying to do his best to keep his team safe. There's gonna be the concoction connecting on him on the back lines. Meanwhile, it's just going to be these racks slowly under siege. Alliance, they really can't do much against this. Buyback on the Clockwork. Reinitiation comes in from Jonas, but I don't really think there's any sustainable team fight from Alliance right now. Loda popping the Lucid Beam on Illusions, but these racks are melting way quicker than Alliance can deal with. Limmp, he's BKB'd up. He's trying to drive back the rest of Escape, but moving forward for that, channeling up the Requiem, he's not going to be able to do that much damage, even with a bunch of souls. He's still got everyone pretty much full health on Escape. Era moving forward, he's going to be BKB'd up. He's giant. Handsken goes in, hook, reinitiation. Era gets low, but that's going to be a dieback on the Clockwork, and there's going to be a buyback on the Shadow Demon. It is, oh, it's all falling apart here, Alliance. They don't want to tap out to the bitter end, but it's not looking promising for them. Escape still feeling unbelievably dominant. The Gyrocopter lived throughout the entire fight.
Yeah, he even has Aegis on top too, so if he did die, he just comes back full life, so. Escape looking to close this game out.
Gyro?
I don't think he needs to.
Oh, come on. It's fun. It's style points. We are at the lower bracket finals. Winner moves on to face Liquid. You gotta do something stylish to get their attention to make them think that you are a real threat.
Yeah. Doesn't need it. No, it's... I mean, Demon Edge is just prepping for like the later stages, going into like MKB for the butterflies if they ever are gonna be coming out, but they're probably not. This looks like it might be the game ender very soon right now.
Oh, they actually do pop the Aegis onto the Gyro, but that's going to be Loda completely controlled up. qojqva is just a machine charging in past the tier 4, is able to solo down that Shadow Fiend. He buys back into the game. You've got both cores from Alliance getting themselves back in, but now they're poor. They don't have any buyback. Handsken initiates onto the Alchemist. That's a big hero to try to get down. Loda ends up dropping the Eclipse. It's doing some damage, but it's split so thin that it just feels like they can't do much. You see qojqva taking up an entire
Eclipse from YapzOr.
Oh, it's
takes out both of the cores from Alliance, and
it's
GG well played. So, funny little fact too is in every series that Escape has played here at the DreamHack Finals, this is already DreamLeague DreamHack Finals, they have actually lost their first game every single time and then come back.
It was not enough.